Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
Ooh, and I hope y'all are ready because it is Tuesday. It's time for another new DC Day stream. It's a fantastic time of the year to be a DC fan. It's like the hits don't quit coming. All kinds of stuff we can talk about. The list is endless, so who knows what we'll end up talking about. We'll see where it goes, but let's get it started. That was fun. Short and simple. Big shout out to the homie who put that together. Got to get it a little bit longer, I think. Just a little bit longer. Got to do something with it. But don't forget to check out the links in the description below. You can find all the fantastic people who I support that like Big Time Collectibles, fantastic online retailer. If you're looking for exclusives and goodies and whatnot, if you need any cleaning, pressing, or submission services, Justin Comics has got you covered. You can find him over on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, reach out to me and I can get you better or different contact information for him. And a big shout out to ABX Comics and Games, my local comic shop where I pick up all the books that I talk about here on the channel every week. So let's get rolling here. Yep, links down below. Let's say hey to some people in the chat and we'll see where today's stream will take us. Yo, Jeremy clocked in first. Hello from Columbia, South Carolina. What is going on, Lisa? Good to see you. Hello. Las Cruces, how's it going? Pop. What is going on? Chunking them custom emojis. Don't forget to hit that join button down below and join the channel membership. Get access to those custom emojis. L3, what is going on? Hello. What's up, Matt? Hello, fellow comic book nerds. Perry popped in and waved. What's going on, John? Good to see you in here. Ryan Riley's made it. House of L Comics, JSS Brooklyn, the legend himself, Austin LeMay. How are you? So we caught up with it. That was short, simple, and to the point. Only way to spend the Tuesday. I appreciate that, David. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you in here. So show off some of the stuff that I'm going to give away. I'll show it off again later as more people pop in, but it helps to do it on the front end. So shipping in Augusta is weird right now. First off, shipping in Augusta is always weird. Georgia has like historically bad postal services. So typically I'll go up to the LCS, hang out up there a good bit, and I'll read a bunch of the DC stuff before I even pick it up when it releases to street. Well, packages, they sent the wrong package to ABX, so they're waiting on the correct package to get there, and they had to return a package and wait on their package. It's a whole thing. So I haven't read anything this week, but it's not a big deal because it's a fifth week of the month release, so it's kind of small. So the giveaway stuff, I don't like to announce a giveaway unless I guarantee to have it in hand. So as far as the new books go, we're looking at some other stuff, some relevant stuff. We have this beautiful John Jang Teen Titans issue number 16, which this, I believe, came out during the power outage for those weeks. So wasn't able to give one of these away, I don't think, because I still have multiple copies of it. So we're giving one away today. I tucked it away in my giveaway box I keep. And then because the big announcement for the volume 2 of this series coming out, what better way to celebrate that than give away a copy of issue number 1 of Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. This was a fantastic 7-issue event, and it's a wraparound. It's got the clear backer board on there, so you can get the full experience of the cover on there. I don't know why, but this has like an extra piece of tape on the back. The bag's not ripped or anything, but you get extra tape with it as well. That was an amazing series. And of course, we have the Justice League cards, all 3 of them, plus the one for you to fill in yourself, which is super cool. And then we'll pull some of the trading cards and some more stuff to go in there as well. And to address flow here, I would love to add that to your pile, but your stuff is boxed up. And I even went to the post office this morning, and the post office is still not opened up from the damages the building took from the storm. So I'm going to have to schedule a time to drive across town to the post office or just dump them off to Pop and get him to ship them while I'm working. Are they good?
You want to try one?
I'll try one.
Make your black sound.
Show everybody the box. That's cool. Can you get up there? Other way. Yeah, candy sticks. Hey, you want it back?
You can eat it.
You can throw it away. It's like bubble gum. If bubble gum was made out of powder. Listen, DC themselves couldn't give away a copy of Titans if they wanted to. Well, this cover you could. I wonder how the sales figures on that was. I wasn't a fan of that run, but that John Jang cover was clutch. And of course, because it's John Jang, I ordered multiple copies. Always have one for my John Jang collection. If it's a run I'm picking up, I typically get the A cover for it. And then I get a few extras to put in a giveaway box. I didn't want to say that in front of her, but yeah, they were the little candy cigarettes. Candy cigarettes. Ooh, extra tape. Never can go wrong with extra tape. Good afternoon, Faith and Misery. And also we've got a ABX enamel pin, which is super cool. And still got a couple of the free comic book day die cut stickers left. So that'll go in there. And again, we'll draw some trading cards and all that. What you got now? Oh, that's the good stuff there. That's the good stuff. These kids have come up on so much candy already, and it's not even Halloween yet. We had what did we do? We went to the big party at the park. We went to the karate school party. We've already done 2 parties that way. Here you go. And then your Oba got y'all a bunch of candy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then we do another one. That'll be Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween just a couple days away, 2 days away. Reminds me, tomorrow's G's birthday. Yeah, I think she turns like 123.
Let's get a pretty bracelet.
We'll get her one of those charms to go on her bracelet. So a long time ago, I found the perfect life hack.
Because it's getting close to Halloween.
Maybe we can do that. I decided to get my mom a Pandora bracelet. So for every occasion that comes up, all of them, just go get her a charm. Go get her a charm. It works out perfectly. I remember real cigars for baby celebrations. Yeah, and then they turn them to the bubblegum cigars. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is going on, Kyle? Hope you're doing good today. Thank you. Got the my wife got me this for something, and I can't remember what for now. But I got the Peacemaker shirt. Looking forward to that show coming back as well. That's going to be a good one. Let's see. See if I can pull the books up for this week, and we'll take a look at what this week is looking like. Let me log in so we don't have to see ads. That's right. I'm a paid member of this website just to get rid of their ads. I hate ads. I'm not a fan of ads whatsoever. Let's see. Let's present the screen here. And this one, that one. Bounce back and add it to screen. And let's see if we get the other view. That one. There. Now it's bigger. This is, again, going to be a pretty small week. It is the 5th new comic book day release of the month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we have 5 new comic book days this month. And typically when you get that 5th one, it's when they offload some annuals. Most companies don't put out a lot of stuff, but we still get something, which is better than nothing. And coming up first, you got some Amazing Spider-Man. Blah. Boom. Action Comics issue number 1073. This is weekly now. Comes out every single week while we do this Phantom story that Mark Waid has written. It's a race against time for Superman and Mon-El to prevent the lethal forces of Zadu and Aether from converging. So pretty much the Phantom Zone, the famous prison where all of Superman's villains get banished to that his father discovered, is becoming tangible, becoming a real place, and things are going crazy and prisoners are escaping. So Superman has gone to investigate it because things get a little wonky doing there. There's no sunlight, so he's on limited time for his abilities and stuff. He's got a little band that he put on to kind of monitor where his power levels are at. And in the process of exploring, he ran into Mon-El, famously from the Legion of Superheroes. He was dying and he got put into the Phantom Zone to stop the process of his death and kind of hang out there till if and when they could ever find a cure for him. So he's, at the moment, it's looking like he's potentially a good guy in there. I think there's going to be a turn. I think he's going to be the bad guy, and he's going to be mad at Superman never coming back to save him or banishing him and forgetting him like the rest of these criminals or whatever. I think there's definitely going to be a turn. There's no way he's just going to be the good guy. That's Superman's job. But there's a big player, this kind of a mysterious player. We've seen him. We don't know his origins or anything yet, but it's the Aether dude who's the one that's responsible for turning the Phantom Zone tangent to making it a material place giving these villains a second chance, these criminals, and causing everything to go awry. He seems to be a big powerhouse, and he's got his sights set on going back to the regular world and dominating it next. So it's been pretty cool. Looking forward to this chapter of it. I'm enjoying it. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of Clayton Henry's art. He did the Superman Son of Kal-El run. It's not bad art whatsoever. I mean, it's consistent. It's fine. It's just not anything that's like too bombastic. It doesn't really blow you away. You don't do any of those turn the page and you have to sit back in your seat and adjust your screen because it just blew your mind. You don't get much of that. But it is good. It is good. Boom, 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 boom. Space Case Cards, what is going on? Sled, what is happening? How are you? TJ, what's up? What's up? Got a bunch of people popping in now. How are y'all doing today? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. That helps the stream with the algorithm, the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. Hope y'all are doing good. 23, what is up? And I mentioned it earlier, 23, Sell and Flow. I went to the post office today to send off your winning from last week, and the post office is still closed due to the damages it sustained from the storm. So I'm going to have to find a window to drive across town to the other post office or just dump off the packages with Pops after work and let him hit the post office while I'm working one day. Get it figured out. We'll get him moving. We'll get him there. And then after today, whoever wins this one will just be added to the pile. I got stuff for DJ, Flo, 23, and whoever wins today. But it's piling up. The stuff that's coming in is piled up too. Good God. So yeah, we'll probably end up doing an unboxing here after we look at these comics. I got a lot of stuff in. I did a channel member only stream a handful of days ago just to open mail. I opened like 9 packages of mail. The next day, within 2 days, there was already 11 more that shown up, and 4 showed up yesterday. Just, I don't know, it's weird right now. I don't remember ordering all this stuff. There's a lot of pre-orders that all decided to ship around the same time. Want to open that? But a lot of stuff is here, and I gotta get some stuff open. So I'm going to do an unboxing today because it's DC related. It's DC for sure. What is that?
I'm gonna do a puzzle.
You want to do a puzzle that Oba sent you? Yo, why is this sucker so hard to open?
Because it's paper.
Couldn't stand up to the knife. There you go. It just opened right here. All right. Go have fun. But yeah, a lot of catch up still to do. Let's see what's next after Action Comics. Again, this is going to be a smaller week, but Actions Weekly, and this is kind of a bigger one. Batman: The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween Part 2. I'm glad that they decided to roll with this one and get it out there, being that it is, Halloween the very next day after this releases. They probably could have started this book a little bit sooner for release-wise to get it going. It is a 10-issue series. That's past the definition of miniseries. I guess that would almost be a maxi series. I know 12s are considered maxi, but I don't know where the hard number is on that. Thank you so much, TJ. Did you notice that Creature Commandos has a glowing skeleton and a robotic soldier? Someone wants to beat Jeff Johns to release a Geiger Junkyard Joe film. Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah, you have G.I. Robot and Dr. Phosphorus on the team. But in all fairness, I mean, I don't know how much of that is subconscious or what. But in all fairness, Jeff Johns is, he gets his inspiration from DC. You can look at the stream that I did with him on the channel, and he talks about that from the checkerboards. The checkerboards on the top of the Unnamed universe, that comes straight from DC. The who's in the back of all their books that are coming out now come straight from DC. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with drawing inspiration from it, but I definitely noticed the comparison, and I thought it was pretty funny. Definitely thought it was funny. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I still have to put together the mystery boxes now that I think about that. I'm looking forward to my live stream later. Hope you be there, Mark. All right. What time are you doing it? What is going on? Steven with the C is here. Now we're going to get rocking. I like the first issue of the new Long Halloween. I did too. Like, so, the Long Halloween is like iconic. It's one of, if you ask anybody, give me like 5 Batman stories that are must read. The Long Halloween is going to be on like 99% of people's lists in their top 5. It has to be. And then when they did that Long Halloween anniversary special like a year ago, I read it. I'm like, man, why are we doing this? It didn't feel cheap, but it felt like Long Halloween's got it's got the pizzazz. That's the word for it. It's got the pizzazz, that magic X factor. So that anniversary issue really didn't do any damage, but it didn't elevate what had come before. And if you're going to do something like that, like touch a legendary story, you got to hope that it elevates it. And most of the time they don't. But this kind of played well. This first issue was great, and I like how it made that anniversary one they did. It actually made it relevant. Because for Batman Day this year, they reissued that anniversary one, and changed the trade dress to the last Halloween issue 0. And they just continued from it. And by the time we got to number 1 here, I'm like, I'm digging this. I'm liking it. So I'm very excited for this. And I like the gimmick they have going with it too. You know, we, as fans, we lost Tim Sale along the way. He's not here to be able to draw this. You know, Jeff Loeb is here writing it, but Tim Sale is one of the legends that have passed in the past couple of years. But they've got his art for the covers, and they're doing some cool cover stuff as well. You know, you got Tim Sale right there on the cover, and then this one's Klaus Janson. But each issue is going to have like a Tim Sale cover and then variants by other folks. So I like the fact that we at least have the Tim Sale art on the cover. So by the time you're done with it, you have a complete Tim Sale set. But hoping to bring an end to the terrible tragedy that has struck Gotham, Batman and Robin descend into the hellish depths of Arkham, seeking answers to come face to face with the city's most nefarious criminals. So I'm excited for it. That cover is freaking wicked. Him just like kind of towering over the buildings and stuff. That's super dope. I definitely recommend this. If someone hasn't read The Long Halloween, what better time of the year than now to do it? You can pick it up in a trade paperback collection, almost anywhere trade paperbacks, or I think the kids call them graphic novels. Almost anywhere graphic novels are sold. You could probably even find them at the library and check them out with a library card. But definitely check out The Long Halloween and Dark Victory if you haven't already. They're phenomenal. We got a $9.99 super chat. $10 from JSS Brooklyn says, glad to see things are better after the storm. Enjoy Halloween with the family. I appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that a whole lot. And that earns you the Godzilla on a DC stream. You are Godzilla right. Because today, part of the giveaway is the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Appreciate the super chat. Definitely appreciate it. What do you think of Superman and Lois this week? I'm enjoying it. I haven't watched this week's episode. Doesn't it come out on Tuesday night or something? I watch it the day after. Like I use YouTube TV, and so CW is a local channel, not to me necessarily, but it's not like a big nationwide network kind of thing. So all you can do is record stuff off that channel. You can't watch it live as it airs. But as far as the season goes, I am freaking loving it. It's an amazing show. It surprises me and shocks me every week, despite being surprised and shocked every week since season 1 dropped. Absolutely blows my mind. And especially with what they're doing now with Jonathan, that's some amazing stuff. Who knows what they're going to do with Clark? I was like kind of getting nervous, wondering how this is all going to end. Will all four of the Kents still be alive and well by the end of this? Or are we going to get like a Superman swan song kind of story, since it's so unique and original to itself? Are they going to pull something that we haven't seen before and don't see coming? I can't wait. Can't wait to find out. Flo says Jeff Johns got some heat coming. Some heat. That's good to know. I assume that. This week is a big week for Ghost Machine. We have Red Coat drop this week, as well as Devour. So if you get introduced to some of the newer creatives that are a part of Ghost Machine. So it's a big Ghost Machine week as well, from what I remember, if I'm not mistaken. What is going on, Entropy and Comics? Good to see you. What's up, Scotty? I think I can hang out for a minute. My dad is sitting down, drinking a Pepsi, and petting a cat. There you go. There you go. I believe it's 211 for Mini and 12 plus for Maxi. There we go. Appreciate it, Lisa. So it falls under miniseries then. Wondering what other people thought. Interesting direction. You're talking about what day of the week does Superman and Lois come out? That's what I need to know. Because again, I just watch it on a recording. Comic lore, what is going on? Greetings, fellow travelers. I cannot wait until Absolute Superman. We're only 1 week away. 1 week away. Jeff is Mark's BFF from back in school days. Yeah. Jeff's words, not mine. That was great. A smile. Dude, it took everything in me to keep pushing forward with that interview. Yes, absolutely, Brooklyn. One of the best. Dude is down there. Yeah, he is. I need a foot-long Halloweeny. I read the foot-long Halloween. Okay. Love all the Loeb sale collabs. Great combo. Yeah, they did a bunch, man, especially for Marvel, right? Speaking of library, if you have a library card, sign up for Hoopla. Yeah, Hoopla is an app where if you have a library card, you can just digital read. What is going on, Alan? Good to see you. There we go. Free is my favorite four-letter word. Four-letter F word. Okay, so it comes out on Monday. So there we go. I might just watch it in the car line while I'm picking up Finn here in just a little bit. That'd be something to do. I was going to start reading what we're going to open up here in just a few. Justice League Unlimited by Mark Waid will be released. Been really looking forward to it. It comes out November something. And it was well, this is too far past that. It's November something. It's early, the first half of November, if I'm not mistaken. I think from like the All-In special to that, it's like every 2 weeks we're getting something new. Like we got the All-In special. We got the Absolute Batman. Then like 2 weeks later, we got Absolute Wonder Woman. 2 weeks later is Absolute Superman. So I think it might be 2 weeks from tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pumped for it. I've been looking at the colors. I'm not the covers. I'm not too blown away by the covers that they did for it. They're not bad, but you don't see any like poster like covers that should be big posters hanging in your room, except for like the 1 in 50, I think it is. It's like a beautiful painted cover. And I'm a sucker for painted covers. What's going on, Ruby G? E-Man, what's up? What's up? Monday it airs. There we go. Penguin was good. It was. Penguin was fantastic. It's been fantastic from start to finish. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, poor Vic, man. It's crazy getting to watch his slow descent into this world. You know, he crossed a major threshold in this week's episode. And I think me and Sector were talking Sunday night on the live stream. This isn't going to end well for a lot of people. And I'm wondering if Vic is going to be one of them. And we both said there's no way at all that Oz's mom makes it out of this. I think that her death is going to be something that really elevates Oz to the next level of danger. Because like he still has things that he cares about, you know. Sophia and what's his name? Keep wanting to say Falcone. It's not Clancy Brown's character. The other one. Oh my God, how am I forgetting his name? But anyways, they were talking about we got to find what Oz loves, and she says he doesn't love anything. That's his strength. Well, found out otherwise. Maroni, that's it. So this is about to get bad for everyone involved. What is going on? The Adventurous One. Good to see you in here. I'm excited for the new Swamp Thing Poison Ivy book. Yeah, I'm about to check here in a second and see if that's a one shot or what. I was excited for a new Swamp Thing book. Didn't necessarily need Ivy in there for me to be excited. What's going on, AR? I'm 2 episodes into Penguin. Phenomenal. It's just going to get better. That episode 3 is great. Did you guys see Absolute Superman is having a Frank Quietly cover? I haven't done the cover thing yet. I plan on doing the same thing I did for Absolute Batman and posting the video showcasing the cover so people know what all's out there, because these things pop up all over the place. There's a lot of cool ones. What's going on, Dersey Boy? Look at these legends gathered here on this Tuesday afternoon. Fire, Legion. Vic might get the Jason Todd treatment. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's about to, right? Towards the end of November, JLU number 1 comes out according to DC Connect. There you go. What's up, Dale? Good to see you in here. Loader, hello. I think Nice House by the Sea is the closest thing I have to a spooky read with the end of October coming. And Nice House was great. I'm enjoying the second part too. I've got one issue behind. That's what I had in the car to read in the car line. Nice. I'll be sure to undercut your video. Have fun. I'm liking the guy from Sons of Anarchy. He is a great actor. Which one is that? Oh, the one that's playing Sophia's therapist. He was in Sons of Anarchy for a while, wasn't he? I believe I remember seeing him in there for sure. Sons of Anarchy was cool. I got all the way through to where they went to Ireland, and I think that's where I stopped. Of course, Red Coat number 7 comes out. Make sure y'all don't miss out on anything Ghost Machine. Nice House by the Sea. This is the first title we're going to see on a shelf with a brand new Vertigo imprint on the top left corner. We got the DC Bullet in black and white instead of blue and white, and the Vertigo, letting people know that this is the adult stuff. This is the creator-owned stuff, which is how they were kind of touting it at NYCC this year during the announcement. I'm liking these matching covers, kind of just showcasing our main focus of the issue prominently on the cover like this. But I'm excited to see where this goes, to learn more about what's going on in this world. It's been fun. It's been fun. Ain't much really else to say about that. Ain't much to it. There really can't. It's hard to even get into that book like in a conversation. It's just so much stuff, so much. It's just all over the place, but not necessarily a bad way. But here we go. Back to DC's All In initiative with Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, Feral Trees. Feral Trees number 1. Just give us a page count on here. Remember, some of these used to give us a page count. I don't see one. I'd love to know if this is an oversized or an ongoing, but it says there is something wrong with the trees at present, screaming out in pain, tearing, gnashing, and gnawing through the very fabric of the green, calling out for blood. In its wake, a trail of visceral and carnage is left, leading to a mystery that the Parliament of Trees has conscripted Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing to solve. Can the verdant villainous and the avatar of the green make their way into the heart of this homicidal wilderness and discover the source of its horror? Or will they find themselves the next victims of these feral trees? A story brought to violent life by G. Willow Wilson and Mike Perkins. We'll answer these questions, but be aware, it's a terrifying tale is not for the weak of heart. So it looks like we're getting a Halloween book in this sense. We're going violent. Getting violent. I love me some Mike Perkins, that's for sure. Check out some of these covers. The Mike Perkins cover. Look at that. That's clean. I love the nose arc on when they draw something like that. Holy potatoes, that Clayton Crane. Is that a direct? Is that an exclusive for his shop? What is that? Poison Ivy Swamp Thing card stock. I don't know. That's wicked right there. That's super dope. I feel like he's homaging or just doing his own cover over again kind of thing. I don't feel like this is original concept here. I think he's used this before. Either way, it still looks awesome. Ashley Wood card stock. That's abstract and wild. Not really a fan. Pretty cool, but not for me. Jessica Fong. Softer color palette there. Surprised we didn't get like a David Nakayama cover or something. He's been getting a lot of Poison Ivy and the Lovely Lady covers and stuff. A lot of them. Crane is the best one for sure. Crane is awesome. I'm also waiting on my Terminator Clayton Crane exclusive direct. Okay, well, there you go. That answers that question. So I'll definitely be picking that up. Grab that Clayton Crane book. Get that Clayton Crane cover. Definitely want to read it. What is going on? Brian LCS is in the building. What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good today. See, I missed anybody else while I was on the other tab. Rad, what's up? Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are going to be going for the Crane. Ashley who? I don't know. Let me go back over there. Ashley who? Ashley Wood, right? It's the Ashley Wood cardstock variant. Yeah, me and Jeremy knew an Ashley Wood. That's wild. Let's see what else we got coming out. I don't think there's going to be much more left. No. There's Devour right there. Again, don't forget your Ghost Machine stuff's in the street. The DC Multiverses book is coming out. Those are fun. But this is something that Sector pointed out. Make sure I took a look at it. Penguin Special. It's got the same trade dress that the Tom King story did. It doesn't look like Tom King has any involvement in this book, which is a bummer because, man, that series was awesome. You got Bill Finger credited with involvement, Alan Grant, Jason Aaron, Jeremy Adams, Howard Porter. But the big deal with this is it's going to be a collection of old stories. I guess they're putting it out because the Penguin show is going on and stuff, but there is going to be original content in it as well. But at first glance, the Penguin may seem like a harmless, if peculiar businessman with a fondness for fine cuisine, tailored suits, and exotic birds. But those in Gotham's underworld know that beneath the dapper attire and genuinely demeanor lies a calculating and ruthless criminal who isn't afraid to take over what he thinks he deserves, blah, blah, blah. Discover the man behind the new Max streaming series with this special issue showcasing Penguin's 1941 debut in the pages of Tech 58, twisted recollections of his formative years from Secret Origin Special and Joker's Asylum, and a brand new exclusive story written by Jeremy Adams and illustrated by Howard Porter that shows the Penguin's next moves during All In. So I'd be curious to see that. I wish you didn't have to get the whole thing just for that. And that's how they get you. Where's the price tag on this? Didn't they used to have price tags on this website too? How is this not a thing? Let's see. Can you see it on here? $5.99. So $5.99 for some reprinted stories, which isn't bad. They give you a handful of stories. You're getting the content worth. But for new material, like for me who followed the Penguin series that they just did and would be more curious in that than anything familiar with the other stuff, $5.99 for probably 8 pages. So you got to go into this one knowing what you're getting into. But yeah, if you want to get to know more about him, this is perfect. It's kind of like a who's who of the Penguin. Get a couple of old school stories and brand new stuff to let you know where he's at in current continuity. So that's, man, I know a lot of people are going to be on the fence about that one. Don't forget to Hulk smash that like button. You know, but as good as the show is, hopefully it's able to pull some readers in. AR says, I like the Multiverses book. I played that game a little bit, and the cover for 3 that homage Superman catching the car, but instead the Mystery Machine was great. Yeah, there's some fun stuff seeing all the different Looney Tune characters on there and everything. Some 64 pages. There you go. Appreciate that, Matt. So yeah, it's a big book. So the price is appropriate for the amount of contents there, but just know that you're getting a mixture of content. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. What is this? Is this? Holy potatoes. Getting some second print stuff this week, too. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, Absolute Batman. Is it the second print comes out this week? God, that is such a cool cover. I know y'all have read Absolute Batman. Ain't nobody missed that, did they? I know it's sold out everywhere. Sold like hotcakes. Sold out from the distributor level. Sold out of shops. It's a hot book. But if you didn't read it, this is your chance. Who's picking up one of these just for the PC? You got the A cover. You picked up multiple covers. You chased down some variants. You're the front end of getting this, but you're still picking up this Absolute Batman. Who's getting the second print? Because that cover is hard to say no to, right? That's tough. Holy crap. And there's ratios for the second print. Yo, these are all second print covers. Check this out. My God. Look at that in black and white. That is wicked. So 1 in 25. What is that? Mike Diodato Jr. cardstock. That's pretty cool. You can't really like see the absolute of it though. It's kind of hidden in the shadows. The cape gives off the vibes if you know what to look for. Let's see what else they got. Nick Dragata foil. That's a panel straight out of the book. Another panel straight out of the book. That's pretty dope. You got the bigger symbol on his chest. Look how it's also got points on the side. That's Jerome Opeña. Nick Dragota. That's a third print there. So we're getting into the weeds here. Third print for the Akira variant. It's gonna be Eastside Comics that has that Akira variant. I'm not sure when they put it on sale, but if you want it, make sure you're there when they do. I'm sure people are going to go wild for it. Let's see. I'll pop back over here. Who else is getting this? Did you get the Marvel versus DC Omnibus? No, I held it today. I was looking at it. I did not even order one. I don't buy omnibus. Omnibus. I don't buy omnibus. So it's cool. It's pretty cool. Like all the stuff that's inside of it. I don't need that omnibus to read it. And I was kind of looking into it a little bit more because I was wondering if Marvel versus DC / DC versus Marvel was included in it, because the title of the omnibus is DC versus Marvel, and they even use the same versus font as that event, and it's not in there because that's the event, like one of my favorite stories in the history of comics that created the Amalgam universe, and I love the Amalgam universe. I did order the Amalgam omnibus. Now, the Marvel vs. DC one made it out to shops. The Amalgam one's been delayed. They've been having issues all the way at the printing press and stuff. But I'll get that when it shows up. I'm in no rush. I have all the books. Can read it whenever. I've got trades of the stuff. But there's supposed to be like the alternate fight endings in it as well. So Marvel vs. DC, the actual event is in the Amalgam omnibus. Rightfully so, because Amalgam starts in issue number 4 of it. But yeah, I did not get the Marvel versus DC one that collects like all the old treasuries, the crossovers, the stuff from the 90s. Just didn't need it. Absolute Batman was a great read. Yeah, it was. I'm angling only the A cover. Managed only the A cover. Nice, nice. I have not got mine in the mail yet, but I have read it on DC Universe. Very good. Yeah, it was. I'm getting the second print. There you go. I grabbed it for the art. Nice. Yeah. Got the A cover, Scotty Young variant, and Liam variant. Now, yeah, I got the Liam Sharp variant. I saw where Scotty Young canceled his black and white variant for it. Printing issues or quality control issues. They weren't happy or whatever it was. Something along those lines. Oh, man. Paul's going to hook me up with the second printings. There you go, my man. Yeah, the second printings of All In comes out this week as well. Jerome Opena's top tier and underrated. Absolute Batman is amazing. Yeah, it was. Immediately put it on my pull list. I stay on top of those variants. I know you do. Reacher, it's Bat Reacher. Yeah, Bat Reacher. Omnibussy, the James Bond book. Perfect. I don't buy them either. I just wanted all those stories in a collected version instead of hunting the floppies. Super fair. Yeah, that works. It's massive, dude. It's a big omnibus. How long will the Absolute series be around? Will it blend it into the real DC universe? Absolute is ongoing. It's 100% ongoing based off the success of how it runs. They're not even going to crisscross characters. Batman will not even meet Superman. Wonder Woman will not even meet Batman. None of those things will happen, at least bare minimum, for the first year before they start crossing any of them over. Now, ultimately, this isn't like another universe in the multiverse. This is a world that's different than all the rest. It's a world outside of time and space, crafted by Darkseid. Ultimately, it is Darkseid. So what they decide to do with it in the main universe, I can see, like, if this rock and rolls for 5 years, whenever they're ready to end the Absolute line, because, you know, all things eventually come to an end. The only thing that's forever is Wu-Tang. So when they are ready to end this, they already have the way to do it, and that's with some event where it touches the main continuity. Because technically it lives in main continuity. Yeah, I love Amalgam too. It's awesome. Pre-order the Amalgam as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Best review show on the tube. Oh, I appreciate that, Cosmic One. Thank you, sir. Brother John, what is up, homie? Mark's the only YouTuber I will take advice from when it comes to stuff I should read. Thank you. Thank you. Just don't tell anyone if you read something on my recommendation and you didn't like it. Come to me first so I can convince you that you did like it. That's how it's done. He did not disappoint when I asked for a suggestion. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Absolute Batman's a hit. I'm probably going to get one of those second prints. Maybe. It's a small week, so I might do it just for funsies. Just for funsies, you know, and I'll throw it in the Legion loot or something. Got some cool stuff for the Legion loot building up. Man, Wonder Woman Uncovered. Look at that. That's super cool. Mixture of a bunch of art from over the years. You got Perez's Wonder Woman armor in the corner there. You got some Daniel Sampier, looks like. But this is literally just a collection of the covers. A sensational one-shot celebrating the amazing Amazon's most eye-catching covers. This series is so good. I know it gets a lot of mixed heat because who's writing it. Seems like there's like an army of people that just stay mad at Tom King, but it's hilarious. But it's such a great series. He's doing so good. The art is top tier. I can't wait to see where it goes. That last issue, man, it was heartbreaking. But if you're a big Wonder Woman fan and you want to see some awesome pinup covers from over the years that stand the test of time, this is your chance. And even this book comes with multiple covers. I guess 20 years from now, they're going to have to go back and use some of these covers in the next one of these. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Oh, Dune, House Carino number 7. I wonder how many this is going. I'm picking up all these. I was waiting on it to wrap up before I dive into it. But I got to start binge reading it. Dune Prophecy starts November 17th on HBO Max, and I will be diving heavily into that show. Cannot wait. But I wanted to read this Dune House Carino book before that show started. I guess I need to start it. Defenders of the Earth. It's not as small as week as I thought. All right, where's some more DC? I was seeing that all-in special. There it is. That's what I was looking for. This is the last one I could think of. This is where it all began. The start of Absolute DC right here. And this is the first comic that we have the DC Bullet back in as well, I believe. There we go. DC all-in special one-shot. This is the big flip book. That's what the front cover looks like. You flip it over. Same cover, but it's got the Absolute characters. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're fine.
But it's bleeding.
It's not. It's just red.
Right.
Okay. High five. I'll get you one in a minute. Sunday night is Tom King night, bro. Every night is Tom King night. Every night. Wonder Woman Uncovered. What is going on? Izzyverse NYC is in the building, also known as Izzy. What was that? I'm about to binge read Uncanny X-Men 240 to 250, starting with my birth year. Let me know what you think. All the first appearances. Yeah, this was a big book. So it's a lot of benchmarks. Like, you know, it sold out like real fast at the shop here. And I was looking at it, you know, and it was solicited as a Death of Darkseid. And I knew a lot of people online that I had conversations with in random comment threads and stuff were kind of upset. They're like, why would they tell us they spoiled the ending? Darkseid dies. And I'm like, bro, if they're saying that, that's not the ending. But you get the assumed death of Darkseid. You get the first appearance of absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. You get the final creation of the Alpha Earth, aka Elseworld. There's just a bonding of Spectre to Darkseid. There's just all kinds of stuff happening in this. The official reformation of the Justice League / First Justice League Unlimited team. This was such a great read. I've read it 3 times now, and then I went through the DC deep dive with Sector over on his channel through the book. It's been one of my favorite DC reads of the year just because of the sheer volume of content in it and the purpose that it served. It is amazing. If you haven't been keeping up with all things DC, this is where you start. This book right here will get you set. After this book, you can pick up and read whatever you want. You have an idea of what's going on in the DC universe. You understand where Absolute comics come from. Like, you understand the world that they're living on in the Absolute line. It's all right here in this. And this second print cover is dope. It's the same cover that we had for the first print, but it's like a color hold. You know, it's black, white, the gray tones, but red is shining through. And that's not the only cover. This is the one I wanted to also showcase. This is cool. It's hard to see it, but it's the DC logo on there, just faintly on there. I don't know what's the deal with that faintness of it, but what does that say? Second printing blank. They're calling this a blank, but it has a DC logo faint on there. So, Izzy, you draw on blanks. If you're still in the comment, explain this to me. How is this a blank? So for the A cover, they did the foil DC bullet there. But now they're doing this blank. I guess that was the trade dress. It was considered the trade dress. So they just faded it out as much as possible so you could draw on it. We'll see where it goes. First use of bullet in DC All In. That'll be a key on Guess That Key for episode 20. Yeah, Dale brought one of those for, what was it, for Action? The first DC bullet in an Action Comics. Yeah, we went through those just a little bit ago. Are the Absolute Trinity books monthly or bi-weekly? They are all monthly. So hard for me to pick a favorite for DC for the year. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think, man, most people's list is going to be Batman, right? That Absolute Batman just shook them all up. Comic characters die? No, not in the DC All In. Nobody died. The assumed death of Darkseid happened, but you know, or Ryan put him straight in that same book. House of Brainiac, Absolute Power, Absolute Universe, All In. It's all been fire so far. Yeah, dude, House of Brainiac shocked a lot of people, didn't it? The way Superman talks with spoiler and breathes positively into that character. You can say it. It's been weeks. Booster. People hear that. They want to read it. Tell them. Superman and Booster have a conversation that's been years in the making. Years. It was up to Booster to get to the point where they could have it, though. That will be a faded DC bullet. Absolute over Ultimate. Yeah, at least this current Ultimate line. Man, I have not been impressed with the current Ultimate line. I know a lot of people are digging the Spider-Man stuff. Maybe it got good after 6. I don't know. I love the early stuff. I say early stuff. The first time they did Ultimate line of comics, I loved most of it. It was really cool. World's Finest. That cover is good on the DC creator autographs. Yeah. Pop defines Absolute over Ultimate. I guess it's considered a blank because of the paper quality that you can sketch on. Yeah, I guess so. And that was the trade dress, right? I like how it's a double bullet, and they have the other bullet up there. But I think that's all the stuff for DC coming out this week. At least the stuff that you got to keep up with. This is the all-in 1 in 25, by the way. If you didn't get one, John Jang crushed it with that dark side cover. So the first appearance of the absolute characters, that John Jang variant, I love it. And that is the one. All right, let's scroll down here, make sure I didn't miss anything. I told you in just a minute. But you're not bleeding nowhere. You're fine. I'll get it. If you were actively bleeding, baby, I would get it. I promise. You're perfectly fine. The wind on it will be good for it. The Band-Aid doesn't stop it from hurting, silly girl. Oh, does it?
Yeah, if we put Band-Aid on
Look at this absolute Wonder Woman variant
if
there.
we put medicine on a Band-Aid,
That's insane.
help it seek in.
Well, I don't know where any of that is. That's a mommy thing. And guess what? She'll be here in a minute too. She'll be here in a minute too. Yeah, this is a gorgeous cover. Look at Wonder Woman right there.
What?
Look at Wonder Woman riding the skeleton horse. She got a big old sword. That's wild, isn't it?
Is it a nice skeleton horse?
Yeah, it's got wings and everything. It's a Pegasus.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's her pet. It's her buddy. They're friends. They are friends.
Daddy, I want to play with kinetic sand.
Well, you can't because you're about to get dressed for, what's it called? Ballet? Getting dressed for ballet? Ow. Fire. I knew that was coming. I think Al Ewing is writing Absolute Green Lantern. I'm definitely interested. Al Ewing is writing Absolute Green Lantern. Check out my DC Dominates New York Comic Con video. I get into all of that, but Green Lantern is going to have Joe Mullins, Don Stewart, and Hal Jordan, and it's supposed to be an ensemble cast with a horror element to it. Horror element. So I'm all in for that. All in for anything and everything Green Lantern. You know that. I like the Ultimate stuff. Ultimate Black Panther, Spider-Man Ultimates has been fun. That's fair, dude. A lot of people are liking it. A lot of people. I'm excited for the Absolute books, but if I had to pick one, I'm unsure, is Green Lantern. Take it easy, Kyle. Hope you have a good one. So good. See, Jang Gang. Yeah, Jang Gang to death. Don't forget, channel members have access to a Jang Gang emoji. Yeah, screw Green Lantern Dark. I was excited for it till I read it and found out it was about, and I found out what it was about and seen that. Or I enjoyed it. I love Solomon Grundy. It was a cool little. It felt like an episode of like the Twilight Zone almost, a little horror thing. It felt also like a one shot too. It felt like it gave you a complete definitive story with an ending, but then they say it's just part one. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with the Tangent universe, because that Green Lantern and that world's been around for a while and we haven't seen them much. So that's got me interested too. But I'm one of those like big continuity guys. I say it all the time. I like to be the crazy guy who drank too much coffee and he's got the yarn and he's connecting it on the board. And it's something like comic books, like in DC where you have the multiverse and time is relative and everything. All that stuff ultimately matters. It all gets brought back to like the absolute world, the else world. That alpha world was created in issue 7 of Death Metal 5 years ago. And now we're getting back to it. So it all comes back around. Boom. We got 5 memberships gifted by the one and only DJ Lynx himself. Let's give him one of these. Now I got to pull this up on my phone so I can actually see it, because you can't see it on the StreamYard end. But if you are one of the 5 recipients of the membership, be sure, if you don't have one already, be sure to hit me up on Instagram. If you haven't got a welcome packet, I send them out free of charge to anyone that joins the channel membership. And also, if you're an existing member and hadn't got one, message me and I'll get them sent out to you. But yeah, anyone who joins, hit me up. I know most of y'all already got one, but if you haven't gotten one, let me know. Let me know. Well, it's gotten really good after issue 6, bro. The Sinister Six is in it now. It's building up to the rift between Peter and Harry. So much going on. Yeah. Look at DJ showing off again. Hey, you can do it too, Jeremy. I was thinking Green Lantern Dark. Yeah. Yeah, Green Lantern Dark. That was the one with the Tangent and Solomon Grundy and all that. Yep. But Green Lantern Absolute will have Hal, John, and Joe. Great. Now she'll have me looking for a plushie of that. Yeah, she will. She sure will. Let's see. There them Jane gangs are. Yep. What up, everyone? Just popping in to say what up before I head out the door. What up? What up? Boom, pops with the flamingo emojis. Those are the ones right there. I need to put in custom flamingo emojis because it's cool that like phones like have them already, but I'm sure I can do better. I'm sure I can do better. Yeah, I agree with that. DJ for best editor on YouTube. Just got my kids some Link Squad merch. If you know, you know. Link Squad. Don't think I got. Yeah, hit me up, Matt. Definitely do. Speaking of DC, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 is now on Max. So if you wanted to watch it complete, now's your chance. Yeah, we finished that when I was on vacation. Watching it all together, I know it takes some time. Way better than watching one part and waiting and waiting. All right. Y'all start dropping the hashtag. Y'all know what to do. If you don't know what the hashtag is, just follow everyone else's lead. This is a package that came in the mail from DC Comics. DCU Unlimited. Isn't that what it's called? Unlimited? What is it called? Infinite. DC Universe Infinite. This is, I'm part of their Ultra tier member on their, good God, that's huge. Ultra tier member on their app. And what they do every year is they give me free stuff. It's almost like part of being an Ultra tier member on the DC Infinite app is you get like annual cool stuff. Like when they started the Ultra tier membership, they gave out the Death of Superman with this exclusive Ivan Reis cover that you can only get through the Ultra tier membership. So that was super cool. It doesn't even have a barcode on it, you know, because it's kind of theirs. So this year they sent me an email saying, hey, we're giving you some more free stuff. And it's not just me, it's the Ultra tier member people. But I've been a member of this app with an unbroken subscription to them since beta tester days. I was actually a beta tester for it. So they said, it's time to send out more free stuff. Do you want the Superman book or do you want this other one? So I got the other one. It's the Batman Who Laughs Deluxe Edition. Freaking sweet. And to be honest with you, I have this miniseries and I've never read it. And this almost looks like a Matina cover, which is ironic. Is that a Matina cover? That definitely looks like a Matina cover. How crazy would that be? I love Matina. Unfortunate though about the AI thing, if that's something he did. But yeah, I'm excited to read this and check out this series. Looking forward to that. Oh, there we go. Comments coming in. There they are. Get those hashtags in there. So that was cool of them. It's a $20 cover price value. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's definitely big. These are bigger than usual trade paperbacks, it feels like. Yeah, these deluxe editions are definitely bigger than a standard trade. Good stuff. Hey, babe.
Been texting. Tried to call. You didn't answer.
I don't have any missed texts from you. Oh, there we go. Let's see. You're going to make me go sign up now. Good afternoon, Gene. Yep, that's a Matina cover, right? Right. After they release this dude of his duties, I wonder how long these have been around. This isn't picking up any comments. So choose a live stream. Let's get the DC Day live stream. Here we go. Let's try this comment generator again. There we go. Now it's got comments in there. All right, let me show you guys what we're giving away and get ready to give it away because I got to go pick up Finn. We got Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Just announced the second volume of this, guys. I'm telling y'all, this was amazing series. Wraparound cover, clear backer board, so you can enjoy the entire cover. Look up here on the trade dress. Look at Superman coming in with a Macho Man elbow drop. And then we got the John Jang Titans number 16 John Jang variant. Gorgeous, freaking gorgeous. Good stuff there. And then we're going to throw in the Justice League Unlimited membership card so you can get on the Watchtower and you won't be left out to dry. So the whole set going in there. And then we got the die cut sticker from Free Comic Book Day. as well as the ABX pin. That will be going to one lucky winner. Rules are drop the hashtag. If you're a channel member, it's free shipping worldwide. If you are not a channel member, it's just US only. Because if you're a channel member, you literally put money to the channel. I'll just, that makes sense that way. And you also got to be subscribed. They released him this year, right? That book came out March 23. There you go. I like how they're just giving them away now. Like, we can't sell these. We gotta do something else with it. Looks like the Adventurous One has got a 600 sub giveaway going on right now. Tomorrow's the last day to enter. Make sure y'all check out his channel from here. So let's get ready to spin this so y'all can go do that. Don't miss out. The Adventurous One always does a lot of cool stuff when he gives back. It's next level. Next level. Let's see. Add to stage. There we go. Let's see who this is going to. And don't forget, notifications on my video release schedule is still a little cattywampus due to all the events going on, how busy things are. There was no video yesterday. I'm going to attempt to get one for tomorrow. Just gotta finish getting it recorded. Gotta finish getting it recorded. And then live streams every Friday morning, Sunday night, and Tuesday afternoon right here. And let's see who's going to win this. Good luck to everybody. AR, nice. Congrats to AR coming your way, my friend. Good stuff. That's going to do it for today, guys. Time to wrap this up and go pick up little man, get Monkey sent off, and go catch up with the wife before I got to do all that. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out. It's always a fun stream. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.
Is that it? Is that all you got?